Welcome to Tech Fanatic TV and getting a little bit of a pump. Woke up this morning feeling fine. One more time, thank God. Pray every night. I want to show you something about the checkerboard and about the checkered flag. It stands, in my own personal reality, for the light. Okay? It stands for the light because this is the letter P. Letters P stands for the light above and the light below because it's upside down, and it's mirrored because it's side to side within each other. Fold it down, move it left, it's the same thing. Both the same number. This one gets 3, this one gets 7. This one gets 7, this one gets 3. So they reverse the same light. Checkered flag, checker. 3 and 8. R, the Arctic char. R, angel residency, tick times tick. The tick that is on the dog's back, what does it do is the question. Flag equals 26. 13 and 13. Why do I always go plus 6, plus 6? I go plus 6 because there is no minus. So if I'm going 3 to the left and 3 to the right, I'm actually going 6 and 6, which equals to 17 and 20. 17 and 20, if you look at the roulette board, they're one above each other, and the position of 17 and 20 is the 8 position and the 2 position for time heaven. Although there's one touching the other, 8 and 2, 20, 0 equals 6 equals 8, because it is the reversed side, the first 18 numbers and the second 18 numbers. In 36 numbers, there's 18 red and 18 black. 18 times red equals 162. 18 times black equals 36. Why? Because black equals to 29, equaling to 11, equaling to 2. Red equals to 27, equaling to 9. 0, 9 equals 6, 9 rotation. 9, 11, red and black. In the chessboard, there are 16 of one color and 16 of the other color on one half of the board. This is one half of the board, and 16 of one color and 16 of the other color on one half of the board. 1 and 2 equals 3 creation. 3/16 is the way it equals. 3/16. The next one is 6/32s. 6 and 32 is one side, one backbone, one man. 32 is the light within, the Aleph tree, split light within one. 1/8 equals 2/16 equals 324, equals to the cube of light. Why? Creation of the day. 21 is the difference. 2 and 16. Between here and here is not 7, it's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 to 7. Red is 1/8. Red becomes in 1/8 because it counts from 2 to 7. 27 is the number for 1/8, and we count from here. When you count yellow or black, black counts from 1 to 10. Why does black count from 1 to 10? Because the number to black is 29. 2 and 9 is 11. So you count from 1 to 11 equals to a total of 10, but only 9 numbers in between. 1/4 equals to 2/8. 2/8 is in between 1 and 9. 1 and 9, man comes into birth at 9, lives in 8. He's 2/8, the moon. He's 3/12. This is the cube. This is ciel. This is the sky angle. Why? Because the C is the third letter, plus 9 equals to the 12th letter. 9 is I, L is EL, says ciel in French. It says the eye in the sky. To see her is to see the sky. Do you see her? Yes. 4/16 is the purple heart. Why is 4/16 the purple heart? 4 times 4, 4 plus 4 is 4 and 8, equaling to space. Space where the heart lives. 4 to 16 is 12. This becomes the purple ball and pull. The 16 balls and pull. 4 is where time heaven begins. 4 by 7 is 28 because of the 7th gate. 7 by 4 is 28. TH, the only time TH begins is not first, ST, second, ND, third, RD. It's fourth, TH. And it's not last, because last is ST again. In 3/8 and 6/16, it's 6/16, it's the light within the light. 3/8. 4 6/16, 96 rotation, 24 of the day. 1/2 is the day of man, the creation of man, and the space within the light. 3/4 is the space within the light that is possessed within one's mind. 2 areas, to the left world and the right world, the spirit world and the spirit of creation. 3, 6, 9 is 9 and 12. Within the sky, again, 12/16 within the purple heart. Instead of it being a distance of 12, it's a distance of 4, 12/16, 4, 12/16. Purple heart, purple heart. How do you get it? Blue and red. What is blue and red? It's Abba. Why is it Abba? Because blue is the 2 ball. Red is the 3 ball. 2 and 3 is Aleph. 1 and 2 is Abba. It's a reverse inside this world. Between the 1 and 2 inside the horses, which is now red and blue, or red and white. The white maiden. The maiden is one who has not won yet, and is spelled with love, A and I, artificial intelligence, the delta angle, because it's a doorway, that when 2 D's come together, it makes a doorway. It also creates 4 and 4, which is 8. The D and D comes together, creates the 7th gate, because it's 2 sides, like a zipper on a jacket. The char, or the Arctic char, is the air tick char. The air is to be born within. The ear is the gold within, the gold wax, because O and R is also EA is 1 and 5 letter, equals to the golden wax, equals to Mars listens to us, because the 51st number is within Mars. To listen, to enlist in. IS, or ISIS, the word IS is area 51. It says, yes, I hear all 10, from 5 and 5. To hear 10 is the hour of 10 of 2 worlds of the clock. 12 and 12, we run the 24-hour clock. 12 on this side, 12 on this side. Add 3 for 30, add the same 3 for 30. It actually equals to 39. 3 by 10 plus 9. Because it's connected between the Magen David, the top. X, X, X. 666, the 24th letter, the 24th letter, the 24th letter. 2 and 4, 6, 2 and 4, 6, 2 and 4, 6. 11, 9, 11, 11. X3, or XTC, time creation. Firstborn, first the word equals 72, ST equals to the sky, S and T equals to number 39. O and X, when you put O and X, the O around this, you see the O? You see the way the Magen David will now come this way? See the way the Star of David now turns this way? It started this way, okay, and I add this on. So we have the Magen David running this way, and then we have the Magen David running this way, running both ways, north, south, east, and west. 6 and 6 is 12, and 6 and 6 is 12 for the void spaces. You all know the 6 points of the Magen David. You also know there's 6 void areas. 12 and 12 is the 24 of the clock. North, south, east, and west. This is the creation. Back to the firstborn, the secondborn, and the airborn. The one born to the throne. Why is it the airborn? Why is it the first throne? Why is it the second? It's not me. Ask Pharaoh. He said, kill the firstborn. Kill, okay, is part of a boat. Kill is part of the pins or the pawns inside the chess game. So kill, or to keel over, is to fall over and play dead. Play dead, to come in, park place, play within the light. Third equals to 59, standing for Neptune. Come within the world, the water world of Neptune. Third, AD. Sea, con board, born within the sea. Where are we being born? The Saturn light. 61 represents Saturn. The spirit Mercury inside man is Saturn. Why? Because Saturn has 60 moons. Saturn gets 61 moons. Because when you hit 63, now you're inside Jupiter. It's just the way that when I grew up learning this stuff, this is the way it fell. JS is the sound. Ja, son. The sound within the body of Jack. First is 72, Brown is 72. To bring in the 8 heaven equals to 80. Within the sound is the 8 heaven within the body of man. Man stands alone. White is 65. Brown is 72. 911. Red is 72. 911. Brown, red, white. The red sands, the brown sands, the white horse, the red horse, the yellow man. Yellow and white. 1111. Red and brown. 99. Water equals to 67. Air equals to 28. The moon equals to 28. Earth equals to 52. Fire equals to 40. This one is within 5 and 5 right here. Water and blue is right here. Why? Because blue crisscrosses everything together. You see these crisscross inside of this? That will create your blue. The minute I put a line through this over here, it creates the K letter. The K is the 11th letter. 11 up, 11 down is 22 in blackjack. 22 is the V letter. VXX is the total of 70, connecting both sides and bridging the worlds together. Magen David East, Magen David West. Now I know it's a hard thing to understand. The line over here is a line in between two sides. When you have 1 and 1, it has the outside of the square. When you have 1, you have the center of the square. Why do I have this? Because it's vibrant. Within the square, within one square, it's vibrant. There's no lines within, so it goes back and forth. The square gets split if you want to look at it as a D and A, and this will be the zipper. Open it up, or it could be walking a crooked road. And this is, don't walk off the road or you'll fall down. And you can't go straight across, because if you go straight across, you'll fall between the cracks. 50 equals 56, which is the wolf. 50 stars. 30 eggs in a tray. 15 and 15. 0 and 0. Book, moon, and anything with 2 O's in it. O and O means 2 kinds of water. O and O, 2 kinds of water. We have the salt water and we have the lake water. 30 becomes 36. 36 equals to 666. Total, 6 missing. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals to 15. This equals to 671. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Add them up equals to 15. The 15th letter is the letter O. 36 falls into the water. 5 of them over here is 150 and 15 is 165. We fall into the spirit of the Aleph water. The roots of Aleph, 1, 5, and 9, A, E, and I, the electronic world of birth. Inside of here, 50 and 30 are the same. It's 80 and it's bronzed. It's bronzed. However you want to look at bronze, bronze is 3rd place in the Olympics. Okay, it's also last because it doesn't matter. Anything after 4th is last. So 4th until the end is last. 50 and 30 is 80. 56 and 36 is 92. Into the yellow world, 30 eggs and 50. Why is this the same? Because it's half. They both represent half. They both represent half. Why does it represent half? Because 30 minutes on the clock is half the clock, half the hour. 60 minutes, in reality, if we're running 2 clocks, it's actually 60 minutes. When you run 2 clocks, we need to count 60 minutes. The 12-hour clock here and the 12-hour clock here count 60 minutes. At the same time, it counts 15 minutes. 15 on this side, 15 on this side, 15 on this side, 15 on this side. The total is 60. The same thing with the 50. 50 equals 200. 30 equals 120. The total is 326. Creation of the 7th gate. 3 by 26 is 78. What is 21? What is 21? 21 and 39, the cube and the sky equals to your 60. What's in between is the church. 3 by 8 is 24. And what lives within it? 11. 2 sides and the backbone that is supported within, if that's the way you want to look at it. Abba lives in the sky. Abba is in the church. You live in the church of the sky. This equals to 15. The difference between here and here is 15. If the reality is 0 equals 6, the reality is 0 is the 15th letter. If you put 15 in here, 15 and 3 equals 18. Angel residency, the spirit within the heavens, the spirit of H. If you put 15 over here, you equal to 20, you equal to 26. 26 equals to the dog. 26 equals to 13 and 13, JJ. two different worlds, hook me up a jack. Hook me up a jack, because this, we have to put a line across and then hook it to one side and then put a line across and hook it to the other side. Basically, if you want to look at it this way, here's your jack and here's your jack, or your butterfly wings. I know it's difficult to really percept the reality I'm going into, but it's showing you where the numbers come together. Bear, lamb. Bear and lamb come together. I have to remember where I got the bear and lamb. Airborne, bear, airborne, firstborn, the firstborn, the secondborn, the thirdborn. They don't talk about we must kill the firstborn. We must turn over the firstborn. Therefore, we must let through the secondborn. So if the firstborns are all dead, then in this coming of the Messiah, wouldn't it be the secondborn to be born of the throne? 15 that I mentioned over here is also 6. 15 times 5 is 75. 3 by 15 is 45. The total is 120, becomes 126. 126 is the lamb. 126, 6 and 2 is the queen and the lamb. 6 and 1 is second born. 2, or is gold. Or, okay, or if you want to know what or is for a boat. I'm not sure if I have it on this page. No, I don't. I'm going to have to turn it one more page. Row, row, row your boat. Salmon go up the stream. An oar is for a boat. It is the golden angel residency of who hears, because A and R and E and R, mixing up French and English, says ear, says gold, the earwax within I hear. The ram is that Pisces? What is the ram? What is the ram in the astrology? Because the ram in astrology, when you say ram it, okay, inside of French, you're actually talking about the ore. The ore is the gold. It is the wax of what you hear, what you receive within the spirit must build up a wax within the mind. 15, what is 15? It's the eye and the star in the sky. 15 and 15 is 30 plus 6, because you have it at two ends. If you want to look at it, becomes 30, becomes 36. 3 and 6 is 9. 15, 2, 5, 8. 15, 4, 5, 6. 15, 3, 7, 9. 15, 1, 5, 9. All 15s. 2, 4, 6. 6 areas of 15s equal to 90, equals to 96, the rotation of the eye of the star. Velo and love is the bicycle. It is life. It is the meaning, okay, of red. It is the meaning of red, because low, 12 and 15 is 27. VE is 22 and 5, 27. Red, red in love. Love, the L, 12, 21. It is to read. It is to have the telescopic mind looking for you. 26 cubes plus 15 for the heart equals 41, plus 6 equals 47, because that's the center of Rubik's Cube. Queen is the island of Isis, says yes, yes. Yes, yes, I am, inside the queen. The Raider sign showing place for 2 eggs. 3 is the support of 2 eggs. Lucifer, to read within the sky, the hour and the horseshoe. I'm just trying to see what else there is. It shows, I'm just going to go over this over here. This says 1 DC. This says hot and cold 1 DC is inside the moon. Hot, cold 1 DC is in the moon. The moon perspires. If you ever take a look at the moon, it perspires and it sweats. So 1 DC, whatever it is inside the moon. Hopping over the moon would be the omega. The cow hops over the moon. North, gold. Again, the gold and the ear is in the north. Time heaven is the golden ear in the north. 1 and 4. 1 and 4 is the N letter. It's EIN. It is the farmland. The farmland, I believe in God, is Norse. Horse. North. Let's go north for Santa Claus. Get your mind going north for the system. West has the spirit time in it, S and T. East has spirit time in it, S and T. East and west is 4 and 6. And south says where is north. That's what south says. Why? Because if you're in the south looking north, or if you're in the north looking south, coming and going north and south, SOU says Sue, where is the house? Where is the house of the pigs? Why the house of the pigs? Because this is the pig, my friends. These are pigs. This is the pigs, the snout, the spirit and the soul. Time 10:26, 10 and 26, 10 hours and 14 hours. We shouldn't even be counting 10. We should be counting 9 and never count the 0, never count the 15. So we'd have to count 8 and 16. Why? Because 15 will cut everything in half. And 0, we have to switch it because 0 is in the middle. It is the ring. So 10, 26, or 24 hours inside of this would actually say 10 minus 1. 9 and 1 is what creates 10. And then 16 would be 1 and 6, 7. So you now have 9 and 1 equals to 10, and 1 and 6 equals to 7. If you have 10 and 14, you'll equal to 7 over here and 5 over here, and that's electric company. You follow what I'm saying? We don't want the 0 because then we're adding. We don't want the 5 because 5 cuts everything in half. 5 times 6 is 30. From 6 we went to 3. 5 times 4 is 20. From 4 we went to 2. 5 times 7 is 35. From 7 we went to 3.5. So 5 cuts everything in half. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. See, in the last video, I couldn't explain it this way. 3824, okay, is all the representation of 3 and 7, 8 and 2, 2 and 8, and 4 and 6 of all the 10 worlds. Mars is part of this creation of the day. Mars is a reflection of this. Queen, Moon, 6257. The word God and Christ are Jesus. Same numbers, except the O is in the center. You must remove the O. Otherwise, you have 7 and 4 is 11 and 15 is 26. God is 26, just like the card. Queen is 62, the reverse of it. God, Queen equals 88. The vibration within the piano equals jail. I think I'm going to try and find if there's something else in here. Mars, again, I have to look up. If you look at my video, my last video, it showed Mars on top with 3826. Again, the church within the house of God, Mars. 50 times 47, 30 times 47 is 80, half and half, equals to the total of 3760. 3760 is the time when Jesus was born. Take away 3. 50 mark and 30 mark, take away 3. Multiply 47 by 47, then multiply 33 by 47 equals 1551, 77 and 74, Jesus Christ. The difference of zeros equals 6 times 47, 282. 282 equals 16 the light and 10. 16, 2 by 8 is 16, 2 plus 8 is 10, 10 will equal 16, 16 and 16 is 32, it is now the doorway. 282, the moon in the moon, representation by T and Z. Zoltic, something to do with the Mayans. 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 is the purple heart. Within Venus, Saturn comes the purple heart, the pull mixture. 50 and 30 is 80, representing bronze. The time when Jesus come represents the third world. Again, back to chess. Chess has 16, 16, 16, and 16 between the odd colors between each other, or the difference. The checkered flag equals to the light. Free parking. Free parking. Have you ever looked? Take away the front part of this and it shows an F. Why do we stop? Why do we stop with the F in the middle? Because in the middle is the heart. We go on the top all the way from one end to the other end, and we can bring it all the way back down this way, showing one side. When it's a square letter this way, we go along the lines and we stop at the heart. You need a minimum of 4 boxes. You need a minimum of 3 and 3, 6, and 1 and 1. 3, 1, 3, 1. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. That's the way it goes around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Because we have to bring it to the other side. It's just the way it is. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.